Earlier this year, Naya Jules secured a gold medal at the 51st Curved Games, held in Grenada in March 2024. Competing in the women's pole vault, the 16-year-old athlete set an impressive mark of 2.90 meters to claim the top spot. This victory marks her second consecutive gold in the pole vault event, having also won gold at the 2023 Curved Games. Having recently graduated from the Lucia Sports Academy, Naya is now set to further her education and athletic career at Garden City Community College in Kansas. There, she will pursue studies in pre-health occupations with the goal of becoming a food nutritionist, while also expanding her athletic repertoire as a heptathlon athlete. Congratulations, Naya, on winning a gold medal at the 51st Curved Games. Just tell me, how do you feel having 2 gold medals in the pole vault now?
First of all, thank you. It's an honor to represent my country. First off, I would like to thank God. Without Him, I wouldn't have gotten it. My family, my mother, my father who's watching over me, I'd like to tell them thank you. Without the support, I wouldn't have gotten it too. It feels great to really know that I put my country on the map.
Yeah.
To know that they are feeling proud. So, yes.
Now, at the games, you set a mark of 2.90 meters. Just tell me about your mindset heading into a competition and how you as an athlete prepared for that.
The 2.90 meters wasn't well thought of. I was going for a higher mark. My preparation was a little bit off because I didn't have my poles, the poles I needed. My poles couldn't go up to Grenada. I had to use my opponent poles. Although I was nervous, I was afraid that I wouldn't get what I wanted, but I kept myself to God. I put trust in Him. It worked out.
Yeah.
I had faith and it worked out.
Now, you just said you didn't have your own poles, you had to use your opponent's poles. Just tell me, like, I know you said you was nervous, but I know it affects your confidence and
yes,
how you actually think, like, will you actually make it? But you succeeded your own expectations.
Yes.
Okay, great. Now just walk us through your typical day of training. Because I know you said, like, for some time you was actually training by yourself.
Yes. So most of the time, well, at the Lucia Sports Academy where I trained, we normally have morning conditioning. Then we normally go to normal school from 9 to 3:30. Then I normally have training, but I normally train by myself sometimes, mostly for pole vault, and I normally train with my coach, Coach Leaxino or Mr. Albert Reynolds, for javelin. Most of the time, I normally train in the gym, do some normal drills so I can get my body ready for the competition.
Yeah. Now, off camera, we were joking about how tiny you are and you lift very, very heavy weights because you have to have a strong arm. But you was also just explained to me that you did sustain a small elbow injury. Just tell me about that.
So it happened on before my first year of character. I was training on the Grozile field with my coach. We were training with some bigger equipments, the bigger javelins, the main, to throw to see like where my strength is. When I throwed with the smaller ones, the women one, I throwed hard, so it twisted my elbow, which caused an injury.
Okay, now again, let me just say congratulations because you just graduated from the Sports Academy, right?
Yes.
And you know, the Sports Academy focuses more on athletics. So just tell me how that, with the academics and the athletics, how it has really shaped you as an athlete.
Like I said, you have to keep focused and put your trust in God. For me, it's really hard to learn that fast, to keep up with the stronger training in my class. So I normally take time when I train, go back in my books to understand what exactly the teacher is talking about so I can be there where I need it to be.
What subjects were you studying at the Sports Academy?
French, biology, social studies, math, English, food and nutrition, and physical education.
Which one's your favorite one?
Food and nutrition.
Me too, I like food. Awesome. So now, before you attended the sports academy, you was actually going to the Patricia D. James Secondary School. What inspired you or motivated you to really like make the switch?
Mostly the sports. From a young age, I normally have a love for sports. Before I was doing javelin and I was at the Patricia D. James, I was a long distance runner.
Okay.
I won my first trophy, came in first at the inter-school road race, and that's when I noticed that St. Lucia Sports Academy was there. So I asked my mother to switch. Mr. Sipal helped me with the switch, but I had to go to the sports academy for cricket.
Yeah.
But I came in as a track and field athlete instead.
So just tell me about it, because you do so much. You play cricket, you play netball, you do long jump, pole vault, javelin. Now you also tell me to track. Tell me, like, how are you so good at so many things? Because it's like you're great at netball, you're good at javelin, you're good at the pole vault. I'm not going to say you're good at cricket. I haven't seen you. She even joked and said she only played 2 matches. Just tell me about that. Like at such a young age, you just knew that sports would have been your career, and you stayed motivated in that.
So from start off, like I said, I love sports. I started when I was at the age of 5. My teachers from the Babono Primary School would normally motivate me, would help me. My PE teacher would always tell me to just to run around to get stronger. Well, I could say the strength I have now mostly is because of my brothers. I got a lot of brothers, and we normally play fights, which got me stronger. With the sports I developed, they normally tell me too much sports can hurt me, right? But I don't believe in that. I believe that you can try something new every day, learn something new, and always keep your faith. Not because somebody or someone tell you you cannot do this, or because you're a girl you cannot play cricket, because you're a girl you cannot play football.
Yeah, I say that a lot.
So I normally stay to myself and do what I love. So yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the transition, because you came from Patricia D. James, which is just a regular secondary school. They focus on academics, and then you went to the sports academy. Tell me, what was the most challenging part of the transition itself? Because the sports academy focuses more on athletics. They do their academics, but their main focus is to develop you as an athlete. So just tell me, what was the most challenging part that you realized?
The challenging part for me was I was still young, still trying to figure out where exactly I was coming from and what I would like to be. The switching part was mostly to try to keep my grades up. They normally focus on sports, but to try and keep my grades up. It's really hard for me. I normally break down in tears and cry because I'm not like, well, I normally compare myself with people, and I must stop that. I'm not like the other children in my class, so I normally put myself behind. But now I realize all you have to do is try for yourself. Do it for yourself and not for them.
Yeah.
So
let's talk about your time at the sports academy. Just tell me, what are you most proud of? Because I mean, you achieved a lot, but what are you most proud of?
I'm proud of seeing the smiles on my friends' face, my teachers, my coaches, that they made something out of me. They pushed me to my limits. They always tell me that the sky is the limit. So I'm very proud that they made an athlete of me, a perfect athlete of me. I even got a billboard.
Yes,
I'm so proud.
Yes.
So yes, that's it.
Now, from you graduating from the sports academy, you actually got a full scholarship going to Garden City Community College. Congratulations on that. Just tell me how excited you are, because I know you were telling me that you will be participating in the heptathlon.
Yes.
Wow, you're so amazing.
So getting a full scholarship, I'm really proud of myself. I thought that because of my grades I had to repeat, but I have faith in myself. On this new journey, I believe that with God and myself, we can achieve a lot. Where I put my mind to it, we can achieve a lot. Yeah. So going to this new school, new opportunities for me, I believe that I can reach far enough.
So what would be your personal goals while you're there? Because, as I said, you do long jump, javelin, pole vault, you do everything. She does everything. And now you're going to go into the heptathlon. Like, what would be your own personal goals when you actually get there?
My personal goals is to get stronger, to understand the way of life, and well, for me it's mostly to get stronger and to get further in my career.
Yeah. So, okay, so you'll be studying pre-health occupation with the goal of becoming a food nutritionist, as you said. That's your favorite subject. How do you see your studies complementing your athletic career though?
To understand what is right for the body as an athlete, the main food sources, the proteins, all what our body needs as an athlete, all this can help me with my athletics career.
Okay, so looking back at your journey so far, what have been some of the biggest challenges that you've faced? I know you talked about you having an elbow injury and you have a small ankle injury, but what other challenges have you actually faced?
The other challenges I have actually faced is the loss of my father, and having to see some people put me down even when I try, and to know that he's looking over me, but to have him here would be even better. I can tell him what are my goals and my aspirations, but
you're close with your father? You're very close with him? Yeah. Well, obviously he's looking down on you. I'm sure he's very, very proud of you because you're doing an amazing job. Okay. Now, as a woman myself, I'm not going to say that I'm an athlete. I will never say that. But I would say that we need a strong support system because we do get a lot of hate from the opposite sex saying that you're not good enough. What do you have to say about that? Because obviously I know like people come down on you a lot and they have a lot of high expectations and you're not perfect, but they expect you to be perfect. Yeah, so just talk on that a bit.
So I would say, well, for the young people, don't give up on yourself. Always remember that you're doing it for you and not for them. Always have faith. God is always your #1 priority. Whenever you're down, talk to him. Whenever he gives you what you want, talk to him, thank him, just tell him, God, I haven't come to ask for anything today, I just came to thank you, because he will always be there. He will always be there. Whether you're sick, you're healthy, he will always be there. And to the people, they will always have people that will come to you, will tell you you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're too young, you'll not get there. Just take in the words because you will need it for when you're there. So
yeah, the motivation.
So show them what not to do.
Yeah. And my final question for you is just speak about the sports academy, and would you say that you'd encourage other athletes to leave the secondary school and come to the sports academy because they truly do develop you as an athlete and will take you and really further your career?
So at the sports academy, we are one big family where you have your dorm mates, your roommates. We normally play games at night. We have some praise and worship. It's a school where your child can be developed really good.
Yeah.
Depends on his or her mindset, she can go really, really far. So I believe that at the St. Lucia Sports Academy, the child could be developed properly.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Well, best of luck to you. I know you'll be leaving soon, and I know I'll expect great things from you because you're perfect.